I'm from Mexico City. Amate paper is the ancestral technique of paper in Mexico, and so I started exploring that technique. I decided to travel to San Pablito in Puebla, which is like a town like 3 hours away from Mexico City. From many years ago, all the families dedicate themselves in the paper making. So after exploring different paper techniques, I investigate and read a lot about it. It's made of bark paper. It comes from the Nahuatl word Amate, which means paper. We find out that it was used in pre-Hispanic times for healing techniques, and it's still now preserved by shamans to this day. And we were fascinated by what we discovered there. We were there to really document what happened there, how do they work there. We took workshops on learning the techniques, but most important, we were really interested on the healing part of it. And we were very fortunate to encounter the shaman of the town, that he was open to receive us, and it was really fascinating what we found out there.
Papel amate ya usaba cuando de mi juventud, desde mi abuelo curaba a la gente así. No había ningún doctor, ningún médico, no. Toda la gente de San Pablito, todos son natural y yo, o también.
We felt very fortunate to be able to be there, and to experiment the authenticity of the place, how people are devoted, and the respect that they have for what they do, it's really, really special. Honestly, before even going there, I was really worried because it's so important to preserve the trees. It was a struggle for me to think that they are using the fiber of the tree. So I was really concerned about that. So it was very nice an encounter for me because I did tell them about the possibility of recycled paper. They were super open to it, they were super interested, especially the younger generations, because as I told you, all the family participates in the paper making. And then we did this interchange because of course I learned all the techniques, and then they were open enough to learn how I do the recycled paper, the way they use the fiber of the amate. So in this big metal container, they soak the recycled pulp of the paper for 1 day, and then instead of using a blender, they use there is a stone that they use, a special stone that they use for the amate paper, disintegrate the pulp. It's fascinating what they can do, it's really so artisanal. It takes so much time, they dedicate so much time. It was really humbling. It would take me years to learn what they do. It inspired us for what came next. Rina and me envisioned the possibility of this space to provide the elements for people to be able to allow themselves to feel, to allow themselves to contemplate and reflect on the possibility of connection, on the way and the need to love ourselves. The most important thing that I wanted to transmit to them is that the magic is in their hands and the technique, what they can do with it. So the material, yes, it's important, but it can be from different resources. The millenary ancestral techniques are not going to be lost. We can inspire people to have a deeper connection within themselves, with nature. Definitely working with Rina has maximized my potential, I feel we as human beings need from one another, So this unity always, we can create more together, absolutely.